Alright, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I've got some idle dupes here. Alright, so this team is idle. So I was a little bit scattered last round. This time I think I want to... Oh, we got stuff breaking through here. This time I want to... let's see, get a little more food established so this is self-sufficient so that I can maybe add a fourth duplicate over here. And I want to consider where I'm going to go to break into this oil biome. I want to avoid this spore kit area, but I do want to get to a place that has some oil. So the debate is whether to come over here where it's icy, or over here and just kind of give this area wide berth until I'm prepared to deal with the zombie spores. I think maybe I'll come over here. Maybe I can just, let's free this up. Maybe I'll dig down. And then I will need a spot to get on the Atmo suits and then come down again. See how that does it for me. I'll need fresh air though, and this is not going to fly. All this polluted oxygen, they need fresh oxygen in the suits, I believe. So I might have to start thinking about how to clean up all this polluted oxygen. And I want to make sure that both of these were activated. That's able to be activated. Okay, so this, I want to be able to activate this one as well. Maybe I build another layer of bog buckets here. I'm not sure. But let's see what's going on with this colony here. Alright, so possibly another hatch farm. Those are looking good. These still need to be built. Mop up excess water. And I think I'm going to maybe start working my way to the surface if I can, although this involves breaking into this chlorine patch. And I would really rather not flood my base with chlorine. Right, and I was going to dig down here, that's right, and also access this chlorine so I could get to that, yeah. Okay, let's dig my way down in here. Like that. Dig up these. Maybe dig down there. Dig across, and then I'll put a vacuum in here to try to vacuum up all the chlorine and throw it into throw it over here into these containers. I'll also need to power it. This looks entirely unnecessary. Let's deconstruct it even. These guys look happy. Are the eggs getting pulled out and deposited? Yes, I don't know about this hatchling egg. Sort of feels like it does not belong in there. Alright, and if I were to go up here, do I need to suck up this chlorine as well, or can I let this chlorine get into my base and cause a mess? Oh, looks like this might be filled up. I've pressurized this zone up here. Then after I can deconstruct that and then bring this hydrogen back down to fuel those. But now, how do I break into here without releasing a ton of chlorine? Maybe come around the back, suck up all of these three? You know, maybe something like... this. I'll put a little splash of water. And then dig my way in, like that. And then I'll kind of go around a loop with a vent, or a ventilation gas pump. And pump that chlorine. And where am I going to pump that chlorine to? I need just a crap spot to throw some chlorine that I don't care about. Maybe I'll just toss a gas reservoir here temporarily. Send this chlorine back into there. I mean that hydrogen. Why are we climbing around in here? What the heck? He climbed up here to feed phosphorite to that diagonally? That is a ridiculous effort. While I'm at that, let's just seal this in here before any of it escapes. Okay, maybe I can seal that too, just for good measure, in case I ever accidentally delete that tile. Idle dupes. Oh, no. Alright, so get that cleaned up. Let's go back to the... yeah, I definitely need to get in here. Oh, that's only if I'm bringing stuff back. I theoretically could start sending stuff. Let's send a little gold. And some copper. Allow manual use sweep only. 2 idle dupes. Okay, so this one, they're out of work again. Oh, and I need sand. Let's get a whole bunch of filtration stuff. With sand, I can clear up the oxygen around here. Maybe I should send one of my builders back and bring a scientist here to bust open these supply teleporters. Alright, let's crack this open. Are these guys all cramped yet? No, they're not cramped. At least I got that taken care of. So, deodorizers. Need lots of deodorizers. Oh, new printables available. Oh, I can't find the printers on this side because that's not available. Okay, let's see. Choose a blueprint. Fungal spore, I got plenty. Digging, tidying. A digger that's undigging, not useful. A chef, farmer, decorator. I don't need a chef, farmer, decorator. You know what? I do need some... food is a little bit shy on the other colony. So maybe I'll send our scientist over there to activate the teleporters. And over here, I will get this rebuilt. And at some point I'm going to have to both supply power down here for atmosphere suits and oxygen. Woo! Power and oxygen. And I don't know where that oxygen's coming from. Clean oxygen. Alright. Somewhere maybe I'll have some clean oxygen. Let's take a little bit of this space away so I can have a filter, and let's maybe I'll put some of these in. Let's take that grapefruit preserve. Oh! Duplicant probably he's been sitting in here. Alright, teleport. Come on over. Catalina. Now let's activate these things. Activate. And activate. And once they're activated, I can start bringing in a lot of sand. Why didn't they build... Oh, there's no... That's kind of inaccessible, isn't it? Alright, is this activated? Not yet. Where is my scientist? She's just hanging out. And sleeping on the floor. Well, I didn't make a bed for her, so that's to be expected. Okay, let's get these available so she can run the activation. Professor Catalina, once you get up, let's activate. Where is she? Oh yeah, there we go. Activate it. Put your hand on it. Nice! Now let's get that other one ready. I don't know if you can get there. Alright, Catalina. Let's go across. Oh, lots of idle dupes on the other planet. Does that mean I'm ready for, Alright. Ventilation. Gas pump. Let's just pump this all out. We need some power. And let's get a little... Maybe I'll put some brine in here if I can find any. And then I'll dig a hole around here and vacuum that out as well. Lots of idle dupes. Yeah, once I get that vacuum, I'm going to try to work my way up to the surface. You know what? Maybe I'll make another... Let's do a little side venture here. Let's see what I can find if I just go across. A lot of ice up here. This is kind of a really cold, cold ice. Alright, how are we doing? Oh, that's plenty. We've got some water in here. Is that enough? Yeah, if I dig in here, that should make the seal. And this is a whole lot of bleach stone. You know what? I might as well get it, a whole bunch of it. Is there other bleach stones? Yep, let's sweep it up. Bleach stone down there, interesting. Okay. How are we doing? Let's dig in there. Alright. And then let's work my way up and over with the ventilation to suck it all dry. Oh, what's going on? Did they build up here? Oh, I did not mean for them to break that open. I must have had some bleach stone or something there to dig up. This is kind of a backwards way of doing things anyway, I guess. Pump that out. You know, maybe I can pump it out from over here as well. Is that going to work? You know, some of this chlorine escaped already. Let me go ahead. I'll do that. I'll dig this out. Ooh, ooh! I think I'm digging too rambunctious here. Let's just pause on some of this digging for now. You know, I don't need to dig out that either. Let me just suck that out, and I'll see if I can get another vent in here. A gas pump here. Whoops. Okay. How big a mess is that going to make? Pretty darn big one, I would suspect. Sweep out that bleach stone. Get a blob of water in there. More idle dupes. Where are they? So this group is all idle. Is this activated? I think so. That means Catalina, you can head home. And everyone else is kind of waiting for sand, and maybe just put some more oxygen around here. The more the merrier. Oh, I can't build there. Oh, there's a background tile in the way. Well. Just go for it. Might need that wired eventually. That'll give you something to do. Oh, teleport. Alright, sorry Catalina. That was an uncomfortable place. Mop up this garbage, mop up this. Let me just kind of recap. So this is getting almost vacuumed out. Oh, but I see we got a problem here. Let's get that. And let's find if there's any spare bleach stones around that need to be vacuumed up. Otherwise, they'll just keep off-gassing. I'll never finish vacuuming. Okay. All the way up here. Let's get a little priority on this. Although by now at this point, the chlorine has already escaped. Screw it. Cancel the whole thing. I'll deal with the chlorine later. It's going to infect the base. Going to make a big mess. C'est la vie. Alright, time to build a ladder all the way up. Let's go and see what I can find. It looks like I can find a geyser. And a big mess of salt water to pour out and make a bigger mess. Am I prepared to let that flow down? Let me think about this. Perhaps not yet. Okay. I'll let a little bit of it flow down. No, screw it. Mess for everyone. So I'm going to get salt water pouring down. It's going to splash all over the place. It's going to come down, 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 and splash over here like there already is salt water. But it looks like the salt water... I don't know if that's salt water or regular water. No, the salt water will not ride on top. It'll sink to the bottom. So it may come a time when this liquid pump has to be filtered. Oh, it's too cold. It's killing that, these thimbleweeds. The salt water came down from up high. The frozen brine. Well, if that happens, I'll either just get rid of these or move them. Alright, is research ready? Why is there no research happening? Bioengineering. Where is my researcher? What she's up to? Catalina, are you up here? Want that to be... It is a low priority. What is Catalina doing? Nuclear waste? Oh, something got blasted. Nuclear waste is spilling. Is that radioactive? Doesn't appear to be radioactive, it's just odd. Rad bolts. Maybe it shot spear rad bolts out into the space here? You know what I could do is put a second one of these machines in. A material study terminal. Do I have enough copper? I could put another one of those out. So then if it misses that, or if it overflows, it'll go into this one as well. It's a little bit on the silly side, but... maybe I will do that. Okay, let me pause. Is this ready to go? That is active, so now I can start sending stuff. So I want to sweep filtration mediums, a little gold amalgam, copper. Yeah, that seems like a good combination. In which case I don't want him here. Let's preserve no filtration, no gold. No copper. Copy the settings there. And let's go ahead. There's copper. That's a lot of copper. Sure, let's sweep the whole lot of it. You know, maybe I don't want to sweep it all yet. Let's cancel that for now. Let's first build a couple atmo suits. And then you can sweep the rest of it. Meanwhile, sand and gold. I see idle dupes. Nothing I can really do about that right now. Okay, gold amalgam. Let's send some of this out. I'm just going to start sweeping random bits of this. Oh, and I might want to send a rancher over to that other colony to round up all those all the plug slugs. That's something I can do. And sand. A lot of sand needs to get swept up. Okay, let me get a little more sand. Let me slow it down, actually. We're going so fast. I hear things happening. Just sweep a bunch of sand over there. All that filtration has to happen. Sounds like research is done. Okay, that's a decent amount of sand. Let's see, research. Okay, let's work our way down. New printables. Let's see who is available. I've got 12 duplicants, another rancher, I've got ranching, a cook and operator who has hard digging but is slow. I'm slightly tempted. And another builder that's got super duper digging but requires light to sleep. Okay. Nothing is fantastic there. Let's just get some dirt on this colony because sometimes this colony might be low on dirt. Alright, yeah, they've got mining too. They shouldn't be idle over here. I guess the idleness is all happening. Oh yeah, there is some idleness. Did I build this out of copper? Oh. Okay. I shouldn't be building out of copper wire. This should be made out of the cobalt ore. I might consider a spot to put a big plug slug ranch. Like a big zone, maybe off to the side where I can line them all up, let them free. Let's do that. Let's just dig out this whole chunk of space here. Uh-oh, what happened there? Oh, hold the phone. That is more digging than I'm ready for. Okay, let's dig out a spot here for plug slugs. Am I going to release all this ethanol? Not just yet. Maybe I can come in from the top though and send it down a little lower. Just until I can find a better use for it. Alright. Ladder up. And across. Do I need to go across like that? Let's go across most of the way. Alright, I'll just let them get working on that. Spilling more water down, that's fine. And then I'll round up the slugs and throw them all up here. Before I move them there, I have to be sure to sweep up any iron ore. Otherwise the slugs will eat it. I don't know if they'll eat rust. They might eat rust too. Not really sure. Okay, let's speed it up. Let's go back to Back here, how's this going? Vacuumed, very thin. Okay, we can disable that building. That's vacuumed out, good enough. Let's go ahead and make a path through there so I can activate that teleporter. There's still a little bit of bad air. Oh no, that's chlorine starting to hover around here. Looks like more... I wish I knew where this was coming from, where this nuclear waste comes from. I'm sure it comes out of the machine, but I just don't know under what circumstances it comes out of there. Is it a misfire? Is it overloading? What's causing that sequence of events? Alright, I released all that yucky water down below. Did I dig across here? Yep, digging across. Let's keep digging across just to see what I can find. Oh, let's see. A grub. Let's make sure I'm preserving as much of the natural gas as I can for when it all runs out. Because it will run out sooner or later. And glass, 360 kilograms of glass. Let's keep going. Let's make like 80 more. Oh, is everything cold here? What has happened? Yeah, I think all that cold has really frosted up this joint. Made it really untenable here for these plants. There's a lot of heat in the general area. Maybe that'll help. Grub. Let's wrangle you. And put you over here so you can rub up against these plants. There we go. Hatch, you can go with the other hatches. Is there a hatch in here? Yep. Hatchling, you go with the other hatches. These guys are chugging along nicely, just the 3 of them. But maybe these eggs will hatch. There's a bunch of directlet eggs there. Alright, we're starting to send stuff to the other colony. More idle dupes. Oh, it's not idle for long. Let's see the star map. Okay. Starting to do a little research. Starting to dig this out. Okay, let's see if I can go across. Alright, we're getting plants, we're getting food. Fish, hopefully they'll migrate, and then fall, and then migrate, and fall, migrate, and fall. They've got a long, it's the death march for them, but maybe they'll make it. Oh, and the air, if it gets a little more pure, I wonder if I can get this stuff out somehow. Okay, it's going to be messy, but I'm going to go like that. Then I'm going to try to get this dirt out by coming up here so it can flow across. I don't know what to do about this ethanol. How big of a mess that will make over here. What's going to happen with that? Maybe I'll let that sit. I do want to clean this area out so I can maybe get an air pump to get some of this nice clean air, which now I'm getting a fair amount of in the base. Is this all? Yep, that's all the wrong kind of wiring here. Let's cancel that wire and put in some good local wire. Let's get the good old cobalt. Oh, Good thing I wired it here, but I didn't connect it all the way down. Alright, let's wire it there. Get that connected. As long as I'm wiring everywhere, let's get some more oxygen stuff up here. Try to get it all cleaned out. Oops. Oh, here an alert. Someone's scalding? And they're entombed. This is not a good sign. That's a bad combination to see. Alright, let me finish the wire here. And then figure out which dupes are in trouble and why. Scalding. Chef Ellie. Oh, there's this glass here. Something is just not good about the way I've decided to build this glass forge. Glass and sand. Oh, maybe it's heating up the polluted water too much? Maybe I just shouldn't have it here. Perhaps this is a sign. I can move it over. Maybe I'll move it over here, where there's not so much stuff dripping on it. Okay, so that's Ellie scalding. Who's entombed? Oh no, that's probably the building that's entombed also. Okay. Yeah, so you can dig that out. Very strange why this keeps happening. Let's deconstruct it. This seems like it's just bad vibes, the way it keeps on making glass here and stuff. Not a good combination. Meanwhile, I want to get this heavy watt wire all the way up to the surface before I run out of... before this goes dormant and I'm out of power and then I have a power shortage. 11 cycles. I don't know that I can get up there in 11 cycles. Okay, let's this is a low priority. This is just for fun dig. This is let's get a little sense of urgency for this. I want to get up there with the heavy watt wire and lay in a whole bunch of solar panels to tide me over once I no longer have natural gas. Oh, put pipe full. Okay, that's fine. Oh, is this pipe getting down? It is getting down enough that maybe I can start pumping out some of the crappy water here. Let's get more polluted water. And is this active yet? Let's activate it. Oh, I see spare slime floating around. Let's sweep up stray slimes. If any of you knows a way to like sweep all slimes at once, so I don't have to select them one at a time, let me know. I would. That's a control click or something crazy. That would be a really handy tool. Alright, bleach stones. Where are those? Yep, a lot of bleach stone laying around to get rid of. Let's get a priority on that bleach stone. Looks like I didn't leave all that much, actually. It's not too bad. Okay. Some people are injured. It's not getting built. Okay, is it now time to sweep the copper? I might, if I got the 3 suits built. Yes, there's 3 suits. let's take any copper here. Did they already sweep it up? Maybe they already sent it to the other colony. Let's go ahead and send atmosuits to the other colony as well. Alright, let's sweep up some atmosuits. Alright. Hatchling. Wrangle you. Why are there still more hatchlings? Is this not set? Maybe I've overloaded it. Not a building? What's going on? Oh, it's not. It's the wrong size. Both of these are the wrong size for stables. Alright. That's something I can deal with. 113 tiles, so let's trim off a little bit of this. You know, maybe go something like that. See how that shakes out for size. Yeah, those stables are not fully built. Water's getting really low. Let me make sure I have a way to get down to that water. And then for now I can at least try to push it to make it easier to reach. And I might have to throw water in there. Maybe I'll purify water somewhere and dump it in there. Or maybe the salt water. Maybe I can clean that up and send it down. Dormant. Let's analyze that as long as it's dormant. Let's cancel this build. Do I want to take a peek and see what this might be? What kind of volcano might I have there? Geyser? Who knows what it is? Alright, so salt water's starting to get in here, and if salt water gets sucked up, that's going to be bad for the plants, and it looks like there is already salt water coming up. Yeeks. Okay. And these things are already... Oh, they're not getting any water. Alright, let's deconstruct these. I might have to purify it first. Salt water I'll have to throw into some sort of holding bin. Oh, and I can't put salt water. If salt water gets into here, that will also mess things up. Let's just see what's... I want to see the whole circuitry here. So if salt water gets up into there, then it'll become salt water and won't be purified, and it'll wreck this machinery. Alright, I definitely have to stop. I have to put an end to this until I deal with that situation. Let's disable that building. I'm going to have to filter with the water. Polluted can go up, salt water, throw in a bin. Alright, let's find a bin to throw some salt water in. Liquids. Plumbing. I've got to filter it. Send salt water out. Send polluted water up. Cancel. I think I might have to... This might have to be a higher priority. I have to disintegrate all this. Deconstruct the whole lot of this. For all I know, there's a little chunk of salt. Yep, there's brine in there as well. Okay, deconstruct that. Deconstruct all these. Time for a restart. And I thought I heard the sound of new printables. Yes. Rocketry, research and cooking. Do I need another researcher? Fast rocketry. can dig fairly well. You know what? I'm not gonna make any decisions yet. Alright, so that's being deconstructed. I think they're trying to rush through this 6 priority dig first, because I want to get up to the surface. Alright, I think I'm making good time though. That's making decent time, which means I can focus a little bit on getting this taken care of. Let's make this a priority 8. Goes for some refinement. Let's put the glass forge here. And let's go one step further, and I want to make the little piping there out of a better material if I can. Let's see if ceramic will help. Okay, let's get some kilns up here. I'll make little ceramic. It's going to need some heavy wire for the glass. Alright, let's see the plumbing. Has this been dealt with? Partially. Let's deconstruct all this stuff. The plumbing's got to go, the planters have to go, all of it. Dig it all out. Alright. Let's come up here. Filter, if you find brine or salt water. Is brine different from salt water? Salt water and brine. I'm going to hope that's all brine. If some of it's salt water, I'm going to be in trouble. I wonder if I could filter 2 things? Brine. Let's see if I can do 2 at once. That would be a nifty feat. No, just salt water. Okay, well I know for sure there's brine there that's giving me trouble. Then, if so, let's go up. Put the hydroponic farms back where they belong. And that might keep me going for a little while. Who's idle? I don't know. They keep being idle and not. Oops. Well, there's my achievement so far. Let's see if I can close this. Okay. Let's pause it here. I'm almost up. That'll be my next priority, will be to get some solar panels up. We'll do that next time. Why is that's not built? Probably because I'm out of copper. Am I even trying to make copper? Let's try to make little copper. Let's make sure I don't completely... this should be sweep only, so I don't lose the rest of my copper. So that'll be the plan. Finish this off. Kind of get this going again. And solar panels. Solar panels are number 1. And over here, let's see if I have... copper. Yep, I've got a little tiny bit of... oh no, yeah, I've got a little copper ore. I should have more though. Copper. Let's see about gold. Filtration. Alright, a tiny bit of gold. I'm gonna need... I mean copper. I'm gonna need more copper to get in here to build the Atmo suits. Do I have Atmo suits over here? Yeah, there's Atmo suits. Okay. And why are they not cleaning that up? Probably because they can't reach it. Okay, you guys. Climb up here. Dig that out, and then I'm going to hollow this area out a little bit more. So I have a nice, pristine air spot, and I will start sucking air down and use it to fill up the atmosuits, and then I can explore into the IO biome. There was that. There was that. Maybe I'll even dig this right there. Oh, and I'll send a rancher over here and make this a gigantic farm for a stable to put the stray plug slugs in. Alright, that's next session. Thank you for joining me. Talk to you later.